Let's see if I can fix my hair a little bit. A bit. Okay. Goodness. Hey, welcome. Just, this is how you know this is like, hey, Akasha. This is how you know that this is like spur of the moment, not planned, because look how I look. Look at my hair. This is what my hair looks like when it's like needing to be washed. My curls are brushed out. Hello guys, get your butt in here. I'm whispering because my son is in his room sleeping. Purr. Hey, big purr. Happy mother freaking full moon. Yo, okay. So this is full transparency. Somebody in my life, it just made me feel a type of way. I'm being transparent, I'm being honest. And I was like, instead of me just sitting with it alone and processing my emotions alone, like a typical Capricorn moon sister does on a daily basis, let me come to my soul tribe. Let me open up. Because I was like, if I'm going through something right now, I know some of you, might not be all of you, but some of you might be going through it. So, has anything crazy popped up? Anybody here feeling misunderstood tonight? Anybody here feeling like no matter how hard you have been trying to express your emotions and your feelings to somebody or a situation, they just don't understand you? I just feel so misunderstood. Period, poo. So I was like, let's pull some cards because I need a message and y'all probably need a message. Okay. Yeah. Somebody just tried me. You know what? Life has, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Life, no, not even just that person. Life has been trying me. I'm going to be transparent with you. I don't know what particular, transit astrologically I'm going through, but life has been throwing those freaking hands. And I'm trying my best to mother freaking, bob and weave those throws, but life is really trying me. But I'm not giving up. Whew. But I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Okay. You feel alone? Same. Should I let the cat out of the bag? F it. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I've been pregnant. I've been hiding it. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But I'm pregnant. F it. Let the cat out of the bag. Hello. About to be 4 months. Hello. Hello, oversized shirt. Hello. And it's just like, let me just vent to y'all real quick, okay? Because it just feels like all that I've been dealing with in my personal life and the people that are in my personal life, I feel like they haven't been giving me the credit. Because it's like, I need some other freaking credit because dealing with a pregnancy, dealing with a about to be 10-month-old baby, dealing with being self-employed, and all the other stress that's been going on, I've been handling it pretty mother freaking well. Okay, but it's just like people must think that I'm superwoman and that I don't have emotions and I don't have feelings. F that. F that. Yes, I'm pregnant again, and it was unexpected. It was unexpected. It's a boy, another boy. And I was transparent. F it. I was not about to tell y'all for a minute. But it's just like, I've been pushing myself. I've been working. I've been, doing the thing. But it's just like, it's about time y'all know. Because like, even with like personal readings or whatever, shout out to everybody that's gotten a reading with me. Like, I was dealing with heavy sickness, just like the last one. And I was just trying to push through it all. And, you know, some people were being mad and patient with me, and like, you know, just, it's like, I'm one person. You gotta chill. But I mean, they didn't know I was pregnant, but just a lot, you know, life is crazy. But it's like, so yeah, I've been dealing with a lot, and I've just been, you know, trying to, you know, maintain like my normal energy. But I'm making a child right now, and it's like, I just feel like people need to put some mother freaking respect on my name, because, you know, thank you for that super chat. But that's not what this live is about. That's not what this live is about. But the reason why, you know, because I'm going to be transparent. I didn't want to tell anybody because I felt like I was going to get judgment, because I was judging myself. You know, I was like, girl, you just had a kid. Why are you having another kid? It wasn't planned, but, you know, I'm grateful for him. But it's just like, damn. So I just felt like I was going to get judged. Some people might judge me, bless, because I'm judging myself. But then at the end of the day, some people are like, girl, it's your life, it's not theirs. Which is true. But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with, y'all. I feel like these past couple of days I've cried so much. And of course, full moon and stuff, full moon and everything. Irish twins, that's just what it is. And it's like, I knew that I wanted CJ to have a sibling, but not this soon. But it's like, this is divine. Like, this is for a reason. Because I'll tell you guys how it happened. Literally, I know the day that I conceived this baby. I'll just be real. We was getting freaky or whatever on the couch that's right there. Shut up. And then afterwards, something told me to check my period app. Girl, I was ovulating. Literally. I just knew. From that moment, I knew. I said, whatever. So, and I know that, you know, CJ is going to be so happy. CJ is going to be the best big brother. I just know it. Oh my God. I'm so excited for them to grow together and all that. So I'm really excited. Don't get it twisted. But it's just like, and I wanted to ask you guys, for the Capricorn moons out there, for my fellow Capricorn moons or Capricorn placements that have children and that have experienced pregnancy, have your pregnancies, all of them, just been hard? Like, it's like, not even just with like the severe HG, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's basically like morning sickness, but it's severe. It's all day. It's to the point where you have to go to the hospital and you have to get IVs and you're throwing up everything and you lose weight. I lost so much weight, even though I still look plump because I'm just thick, okay? But I lost like 30 something pounds within like a month, 2 months. I think it was a month. Anyways, but despite all the sickness and everything and being in and out of the hospital and everything while I'm pregnant, it's just like other circumstances in my life. Like, I just feel like Capricorn moons, it just might be me, just can't have relaxing, stress-free pregnancies. I'm stressing. CJ's pregnancy, I was stressed the whole time. I was sad the whole time. I was hurting. I was sick the whole time. I couldn't really enjoy it because of my circumstances. And then this pregnancy, I'm sad. I'm stressing because of life and everything. It's just like, what is going on? I think it's just a Capricorn thing. I think it's the Capricorn moons. But I'll be damned. I said this with CJ when I was pregnant with CJ. I'll be damned if I give birth to, well, I don't know. I'm not going to say that, because it's just like me being a Capricorn moon. I know what that struggle is like. I don't want my baby to be a Capricorn moon. I want to evolve so he doesn't have to deal with the struggles of a Capricorn moon, because it's hard. It's like, you know, God gives his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers, but this soldier is tired. This soldier wants to be held. This soldier wants to be taken care of for once and not be taking care of everything and making sure, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just wanted to ask, like, for those of you for those Capricorn placements? Has pregnancy been, because it's like I see all these other women and, they get to relax and they're not stressing and they're being taken care of. And, it's just all this. Like, I don't mind the sickness. I'm just talking about the stress. Like, damn. Okay. Anyways, I'm not here to emotionally dump on you guys. I just came on here because I wanted to do a reading for myself and for the collective, because if I'm going through it, y'all might be going through it, because I just feel misunderstood. Is that the theme of this moon? What is it? My due date is January 27th. All right, let me not energy. I don't want to emotionally dump on you guys. You feel me? I just want to let you guys know where I've been at. And if you're in here, you're watching this, and you recently booked a reading with me, shout out to you. All right. I need a massage. I do need a massage. I'm going to get one. Okay, I'm going to get one. Okay. January 27th is my due date. Surprise, motherfuckers. The cat's out of the bag. Okay. All right. And that's how you know I'm going through it. Like, I'm coming on here raw. I don't even think I was crying. I wasn't just crying. I was just so mad. And then the funniest thing is, after the little altercation that just happened, I go on Twitter. The first thing that I see, it's like, Capricorn moons are effing crazy. Which I might be. I might. Motherfucker. All right. Anyways, spirits, give me some motherfreaking advice. Give me some guidance for myself, for the collective under this full moon. Because Lord knows I need it. Aquarius, misunderstood. Oh my gosh, yes I am. I am. You guys want to send gifts again for the baby. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You don't have to. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You know what? I'm so grateful for all of the, the gifts and everything that you guys sent for CJ before he was born, because we used all of it. It came in so much handy. All the clothes, the toys, everything. So shout out to y'all. Y'all came through on that one. An Aquarius child. My polar opposite. I'm a Leo. Yeah. So this baby's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna have CJ's a Scorpio, and then I'm gonna have an Aquarius. A baby Aquarius. How can you manifest a baby? Girl. All right. I love you. It's the realness for me. It's the transparency for me. Somebody just says, does the 5th house rule pregnancy? Let me tell you guys, astrology is so real. Do not sleep on astrology. If you don't check up on your natal chart, if you don't look at what planets are transiting what house, you need to. Because, what was it? I got pregnant with CJ when Saturn entered my 4th house. Saturn was in my 4th house. Jupiter was in my 5th. I knew a pregnancy was coming. Okay, Saturn is about to enter my 5th. Pregnant again. Okay, Jupiter is still in my 5th, I believe, about to be in my 6th. Watch out, because if Saturn is transiting your 4th house, that's when I moved houses, I changed. I was going through a lot of moves during that time. Things with my living situation was switching it up. But I really feel like it was Jupiter in my 5th house, because Jupiter rules over expansion, growth. It's good energy. And the 5th house rules over children, sex, creativity, the arts, things of that, but definitely children. When Jupiter is transiting that mother freaking 5th house and you don't want a mother freaking child, you better be careful. That means no spontaneous getting freaky on the couch, living a little bit, sipping a little bit of wine, none of that. Because you will get a baby. I have to be quiet because CJ is sleeping. Bitch, I'm a mother now. Anyways, it's a boy. It's a boy. Get an astrology app. I like, gosh, what is it called? Just go on the app store and type in astrology app or birth chart app. And then of course you need to know time of birth, date of birth, and really pay attention to what planets are transiting what house, because that stuff is real. I mean, I've been knew it was real, but the fact, because before CJ came, I was looking at my chart and I was like, I better not get pregnant. And then on top of that, Christopher's chart, he had some transits going on that represent kids too. So we just some fertile amoreffers over here. Not co-star, not the pattern. Those two, I graduated from those because I just feel like co-star doesn't do enough for me. It's very, I guess it's beginner friendly, it's cool, but what is it? Is it Astrofuture? Get Astrofuture. Time Passages is a good one. Okay. Time Passages is a good one. Yeah, those ovulation days are no joke. Time Nomad is a good one. I mean, nothing's wrong with co-star, but it's just like, it's not for me. It's great for beginners, but it's just like, the information is a little bit, Chani is cool too. I have a book by that lady. Cafe Astrology is dope. Do they have an app? Time Passages is where it's at. I like Astrofuture, y'all. That's what I be using. This is ice water. Okay. Anyways, can we get a mother freaking reading? I'm going to put the timestamp in the pinned comment when this is up on the channel for the reading, because I know not a lot of people want me Astrofuture. The premium is where it's at. I'm not even going to hold you. I pay for that stuff too. I pay for it. Anyways, okay, let's get into the reading. Anyways, excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. And that's why I've been burping a lot. I burp a lot when I'm pregnant. So I don't know if you guys were in the last live when I did all the signs for the month of August and I kept belching. That's why. I was just like, I don't know why I'm burping so much. I'm sorry. I knew. Anyways. Okay. Spirit, can I get a motherfucking, can we get some guidance for this full moon? All right. You've been watching me for years. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to be doing some heavy spell work tonight because I need to shift my reality a little bit. I need to shift the momentum. Okay. I need to shift the energy. I'm going to be doing some spell work tonight. Some witchcraft. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, for those of you that don't dabble in witchcraft, don't get spooked, I swear. Don't get spooked, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at me different, but bless. By golly gee whiz, that it works. I'll tell you that, because I need to shift my reality, mother freaker. Okay. All right. I like candle magic. Okay, I like candle magic. Sex magic is cool as well. Yeah, I have expertise in candle magic and sex magic. Shut up. Mars and Scorpio here. Okay, freaky leaky. All right. Anyways, this full moon, it's up to you. Your connection with the moon cycles, do what you want. If you want to do a money bowl, do your thing. I would say, though, my opinion and my advice, if you're having money related issues right now, or you just want to shift your reality with your money on a full moon, what I would do is I would focus on releasing and surrendering blockages and obstacles that are hindering you from obtaining the amount of money that you would like. Okay. That's what I would do. All right. Are any of you guys devotees to La Santissima Muerte? I'm curious, are any of you guys devotees to the beautiful Santissima? All right. I'm just curious if any of you guys are devotees, because I've been feeling called to do a specific pick a card for devotees. What messages has she been trying to communicate with you? Alexa said, not me catching a live. Let me know, because she's been really wanting me to do a specific pick a card, channeling messages to her devotees, because I'm a devotee myself here. So you got a whole shrine? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh, wow. So now I see why. I'm going to do it. Because I've been feeling this energy. I'm using her deck right now. I have two decks that are inspired by her. A devotee. She is Saint Death, okay? So that's what her name means, okay? So basically, she rules over death. She represents the energy of death. A lot of people have misconceptions about her, but it's a beautiful energy. She comes to people because for me, I didn't come to her, she came to me. She came to me. So she comes to the misunderstood, or people that are going through hard times, or, people that other people don't accept, that kind of energy. Yeah, she came to me. I knew nothing about her. I was like, who is this? What is this? And she's an energy that she gives you clear as day messages, synchronicities, smacks you in your face. Okay. Anyways, can we get into this reading? I'm sorry, you guys. This is more of like a chill vibe, okay? We're just talking. How did she come to me? Bless. She came to me mother freaking years ago. Hold on. How did she? It was through YouTube. A subscriber had mentioned her. A subscriber had mentioned her to me in my comments, and her name caught my attention, and I was like, who is this? So I looked her up or whatever, and I was just like, okay, that's interesting. And then after that, she just kept popping up, and so I was like, okay, bless. If you're wanting me to connect with you, or to deepen this connection with you, give me clear signs. Give me, I asked her to give me a clear sign so I know, and she did that. And so I was like, bless. All right. So we've been vibing for a while. And it's like, and working with different deities and energies, I will say, they can come and they go. Thank you, Ayana, for the super chat. They come and they go, along our spiritual journeys. So I would say don't get upset if you're connecting with a certain deity or energy, and then you no longer feel that connection, or you just feel like, you no longer need to. You just no longer feel that connection, or you just feel like you don't want to focus on that anymore, because it could be that deity or that energy, completed what they needed to complete, with you or help you with. So I didn't even tell you guys this story. The reading, for the playback, I'll drop the timestamp of when the actual reading starts. I was talking about La Santissima Muerte. Okay, excuse me, my Spanish is not good. I'm working on rolling my my R's? My Spanish is not good. Okay. Anyways, but the story time. So I had went to a spiritual shop to get some candles. This is when I was pregnant with CJ. And then she was like, she had saw my belly. She didn't want to ask if I was pregnant or not because, you know, some people aren't pregnant. You know, they just have bellies on them. So I respect her for that. But I definitely was pregnant. And she was like, oh, did you come in here to get an Oshun candle? And I was like, actually, no, I didn't, because I was just getting my regular candles that I normally get. And I was like, you know what? I really should get an Oshun candle because Oshun is great, you know, working with pregnant women, fertility. You know, a lot of people, when they're wanting to get pregnant or to conceive a child, they'll, you know, Oshun will pop up, you know, pop up in their journey, and she'll reach out, or they'll reach out to Oshun for those kind of matters. But Oshun came to me literally right before, like, it was the synchronicity. I can't make this up. She came to me because in the past, you know, I was working with Oshun and some of the Orisha before, you know what I'm saying, Elegua, all that. Anyways, and she had re-entered my life or whatever right before I gave birth to CJ. So I got an Oshun candle, and I blessed it. I charged it with the intention for her to be with me for the remainder of my pregnancy, and to be with me in the delivery room, and to make sure that I had a safe and smooth, and I was specific, a safe, smooth, fast delivery. All of that came true. When my water broke with CJ, it was unexpected. But once I got to the hospital, I mean, the synchronicities were crazy. Everything on my petition to Oshun, it came true. I was like, you know, please help and make sure that the nurses are nice to me, they're sweet to me, because I don't like doctors, and some doctors are just really nasty, and I just really didn't want, you know, to be around bad energy when I was giving birth to CJ. I'm 23. Anyways, and so when I got to the hospital, the nurse was actually a witch. She saw my tattoos, and, you know, she was giving me my IV or whatever, and she was like, "Are you a witch?" And I was like, I don't like labels, but I dabble. And she, you know, she was in the practice. She was involved with, you know, spiritual beliefs and everything. So she was really open, and she was the sweetest nurse. I didn't want her shift to end. She was so sweet. She was so nice. And then even after her shift ended, the other nurses were nice. And during my pregnancy, I had a bad experience with this doctor. I'm going to say his freaking name, Dr. Greenwell. Okay, he's a male doctor. I don't like male doctors, just because of just my connection with men and things of that sort. I just don't trust them, especially like male gynecologists. Nothing against them personally, but I would prefer a woman in my energy, you know, because of just the way that I am and my trust issues and things of that sort. So I had went to the emergency room while I was pregnant with CJ before, for, you know, a scare or whatever with my blood pressure and everything. And then he had made a comment to me because I wasn't taking the baby aspirin that they wanted me to take for my blood pressure. He was like, "Oh, what, you don't love your baby? You must not love your baby." He said that to me, and that rubbed me the wrong way. And there, you know, if he was on call that night when I gave birth to CJ, he would have delivered my baby. And so I made sure in the petition to Oshun, I was like, please make sure that the person, or please help make sure that the person that delivers my baby is a woman, and they're nice, and all that. And you know, I was just so happy because how it happened, a Black woman delivered my baby. And, you know, nothing wrong with any other races delivering my baby, but, you know, something, you know, because, you know, with Black women, you know, going into labor, the death rate is high. You know, do your research, things of that sort. So knowing that there was, you know, an African American woman delivering my baby, and, you know, it was just everything. Long story short, you know, everything, all of my wishes, everything that I was praying for came to fruition. It did. And, you know, and the nurses, they were all just so nice. They were all so sweet. So needless to say, Oshun, okay? It is how it came to me, the synchronicities. I went to a botanica getting my candles. I didn't go in there for a Oshun candle, but the lady, she's also really nice that works there. She was like, she had mentioned, she was like, oh, you came in here for a Oshun candle? I was like, no, but I'm gonna go get one, so I did. So, excuse me. So, for those of you that are pregnant right now, Oshun, okay? Oshun for a safe delivery, for a safe pregnancy. It's just so beautiful. Maybe she's calling out to me right now. And she's not just for fertility and pregnancy, she's also for love and romance. So if you're wanting to spice up your relationship or to attract love, or even just for self-love, for loving yourself more, or to tap into her beautiful divine feminine energy, maybe she's connecting with me right now. Bless. Me and her go way back. There's only a few deities, energies that I've really connected with. Ganesha, like I said, La Santissima Muerte, Oshun, Papa Legba, definitely for sure. Oh, there's some kids down there. There's some kids down there. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I love talking about spiritual stuff. I could talk to you guys about, it's a full moon too. I could talk to y'all about that all night. Yeah, I think those are the only deities that I've really connected with. You know what I'm saying? I keep my circle small. I try to keep my circle small. Okay. I definitely do. Yeah. Yeah, Maya. Okay. All right. Can I get an Oshun candle from any They should. If you go to, oh yeah, Kali. How could I forget? Yes. How could I forget about Kali? I was just listening to a Kali. Oh, excuse me. I was just listening to a Kali mantra earlier. How could I forget about my homegirl? Kali. Certain energies that I'm attracted to, some people are scared of. Some people will, read about their history and their background, their origins, and they'll be like, girl, why are you connecting with that? But, their energy, it's very beautiful when you dive deeper. Kali, actually, she helped me get through some really heavy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some really heavy stuff. Like when I was dealing with a haunted apartment, when I tell you that Kali helped me get the fuck out of there fast. She works fast. I'm gonna tell you, it's definitely and it's funny because people that aren't people that don't have a connection with spiritual beliefs, or that don't believe in this kind of stuff, or they come from Christian backgrounds or other things like that, they'll hear this stuff and they're like, girl, you're crazy. But when you actually start connecting with these spirits and you're open-minded, you'll see the medicine that they walk with, and it's crazy. So Kali, me and her go way back, years back or whatever, but like I said, these spiritual deities that I work with, they come in and out. They're with me. They're on my spiritual team, but they'll come in and out, right? They'll pop up, to me in my journey when I need them the most. And so when I first got pregnant with CJ, I was living in that haunted apartment. For those of you that wanted some tea on that, if you go way back on my channel, I did the haunted apartment tour. Hella glitches on there. You see the paranormal activity right on the screen. You can feel the energy. But when I was, in the midst of that haunted apartment, and that spirit was messing with me, and I got more details. That haunted apartment, it was a racist white man spirit that wanted me out. Some people might think that I'm crazy, but I got the downloads. I got it loud and clear. Okay. So it was a racist white man spirit that wanted me out, and he got me out because I left. I'm not playing about that, especially if I'm carrying a kid. But I was heavily every night falling asleep listening to my Kali mantras on repeat. I was cranking those joints because Kali, she comes through and she's the destruction of evil. Okay, she kills evil, enemies, your enemies. She doesn't play that. And she got me out of that situation because I was in a situation where I needed to move out of that apartment. My lease wasn't up for like months. I had like a year left there, right? And so, breaking a lease is expensive at the time financially. I could not afford to break my lease, but she, by the power of her and believing in her and having faith and trusting, she literally pulled the strings and I got out of there and I moved here. And when I moved here, the energy shifted, things got better. I wasn't experiencing paranormal experiences, and I had to throw a lot of stuff away. I threw a lot of stuff away. I did not want to bring that stuff that had tainted energy to it. I mean, I had to. My mom thought I was crazy. She was like, girl, you're crazy throwing all this stuff away. But I was like, I just can't. And some of it I didn't throw away. I just left by the dumpster, like furniture, mirrors and stuff. Like, if they wanted to grab it, you can grab it. I'm not taking it with me. But Kali came through for me. And when I tell you, I was in a situation where I was crying. I didn't know how I was going to get out. None of that. She came through. So how could I forget my girl Kali? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. Yeah. And so I'll also say, from how long have I been connected with these for years? I'd say 4 years. 4. Okay. You see me, shaman. Yeah, I'm heavy on this. I'm a life path 7. I'm heavy on the spirit realm shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because, I'll talk to people because I don't really have a lot of people, and I don't have anybody really besides Chris in my personal life that is on this wave. So I talk to people, other people, or I don't really talk. If I don't talk about it because it's just like I don't have time for the judgment. I don't have time for the side eyes. This is just something. If you're on your spiritual awakening and you're on your spiritual path, you'll experience it when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just something that I learned. But talking to you guys, y'all get me. Because, obviously for you to be watching my channel and for you to be here in this present moment, we're obviously vibrating on the same frequency to some extent. Okay? But yeah, I've been rocking with these energies and deities for a while, for sure. But yeah, I'll say, but let's talk about Ma right here, Santissima. When she came to me, she actually came to me when my YouTube was taking off, when shit was really getting popping, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to remember. She actually helped me move out for the first time. Because I told her, I was like, because I was just like, okay. I was like, if you want me to set up an altar, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time I was just like, an altar. And plus, once you start working with La Santissima, that's a lifetime commitment. She's not somebody that you call upon and she helps you with something and you abandon her. You don't abandon her. And transparency, she showed me that. Because, when you do research about her, people say that. But, if you don't take that message serious. So basically, so life happens. And she gets that life happens, you get busy, things happen, right? And so it's like, for a period of time, I guess I kind of didn't feel like she was there or whatever. I was just like, okay, maybe she's not as present. What's going on? But it was a test. And so I was like, okay, maybe she's not with me anymore. So I was just like, let me just chill out for a little bit. And then some stuff started happening, and nothing crazy, but it was just synchronicities that started adding up. And I was like, wait a second, like, this might be her, like, telling me, like, wait a second, like, hello, we're in this for lifers. Okay. But, you know, and she's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to be scared of this energy. Her energy is actually really beautiful. She actually appeared to me, and she appears to me a lot in my dreams. But the day, I'll never forget it, the day before my maternity shoot, when I was pregnant with CJ, she showed up in my dreams, and she actually like gave me a message. So I seen her, she was in a rocking chair. She was in a wooden rocking chair, and she looked really beautiful. A lot of people say that they're like, you know, when she came to me in a dream or a vision, she looked really beautiful. But how she came to me, she looked really beautiful. She was in a rocking chair, but her energy was older. Her energy was older, very wise, like she's been here for a long time. I mean, she's deaf, so she's been here for a long time. And in my dream, I was a little bit like frightened by her, because I was like, oh shit, this is her. I was like, oh shit, you know, because when I dream, I know that I'm dreaming, so I'm conscious and I'm aware. And so in my dream, I was a little bit spooked. I'm not even gonna hold you. And so I was like, I was walking closer to her, and I was like, what do you want to tell me? I asked her, I was like, what do you want to tell me? Or why are you here in my dream? And then she was like, she had said something, I don't remember what she said, like word for word, but she was basically saying that she wants me to spread the knowledge, or to spread the wisdom, to share. She said that I'm the only one, or not, I'm not the only one in the world, but she was like, something to do with, I don't know what I know what she meant, but I can't break it down right now. But of course, I'm not the only one in the world that can share her knowledge and her wisdom. But maybe like with my YouTube platform, or I don't know, or maybe just like, you know, the reason why I started my channel is because, yes, there's a lot of other readers on YouTube, but there's no reader that's like me, you know, just like other people. There's no, and nobody's the same, you know, everybody has their own sauce. And so maybe that's what she was meaning, like, you know, with my delivery or my messages or how I do things, I need to do it. I'm a chosen one with that. So I was like, damn. I was like, okay. And it was a really beautiful dream, because at first I was a little bit frightened, because I was just like, oh shit, this is her. And then I was talking to her, and it was just really beautiful. But she came to me the day before my maternity shoot, and my maternity pictures came out so beautiful too. That's besides the point. Yeah, I really want to make, she has been literally like flicking me, and like over and over and over again telling me to make a pick a card channeling messages from her to her devotees, because I personally, there's only one, oh, what is her name? I need to shout her out. There's only one channel that gives really good, is that CJ? Hold on. There's only one channel that gives really good messages for me personally from, you know, channeling her energy. I know her name is Anna. Not Charmed Intuition. No, not Charmed Intuition, but she's good. She's good. No, her name is, I'll put it in the description box, because you type in pick a card, Santa Muerte, pick a card or whatever, she'll pop up. But her name is Anna, and she's on point. She's accurate. But she's about it. There's not a lot of people that do pick a cards channeling messages from her. So I need to do it, because I will do it, and I will deliver. Okay, I will deliver. Not Aso Tarot, but she's good. I don't think she has. I don't think Gem Goddess. Not Roseology. No, this channel, she's low-key. Not a lot of people know about her yet, but I know her name is Anna. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we love a low-key. We love a low-key queen, period. Charmed Wisdom. I think her name is Charmed Wisdom, y'all. Charmed Wisdom. That is who it is. Y'all came through. Her name is Charmed Motherfucking Wisdom. Tell her Shonetta's Divine Tarot sent you. Y'all, tell me why I had a listen. Tell me why I had a dream the other night, and Tyler's tarot was in my mother freaking dream. Y'all know I love Tyler's tarot. Tell me why he came up in my mother freaking dream, and I was like, I was like. I was like, I know Tyler's tarot is not in my freaking dream. Y'all, I'm geeking. I am geeking. No, he was in my dream. I love Tyler's tarot. He wasn't cussing. What was he doing? I seen his Tesla. I seen his Tesla in my dream. He was just chilling. And I was like, hey Tyler. He didn't really give me any time of day. I was like, Tyler. Now you know, give me some energy. Give me some time of day. We love Tyler's tarot. I love him. Bless a charmed wisdom. Yes, her name is Anna. He be on, oh, I love 303 High Priestess. Okay, I'm just shouting out all the channels I'll be watching. 303 High Priestess, if you're into like zodiac readings for your specific sign, sun, moon, and rising, she's a beast. We love her. Love Tyler's tarot. Okay. There was a new channel that I just discovered. What is her name? She was like accurate. Like I was like 5 seconds into my pile and I subscribed. She just got started too. What is her name? I know her name is Ashley. Her name is Ashley, but her channel name is what? I don't know. I know she did a collab with Lexi the Leo. Shout out to Lexi the Leo. We gotta give love to Lexi the Leo. If y'all don't watch Lexi the Leo, I mean, because everybody has different connections with different readers, but it's something about Lexi the Leo. She speaks to my soul. She speaks to my soul. If you have a tarot channel and you're watching this and I'm not shouting you out, it's probably because I haven't came across your video. Okay, so please don't feel bad, please. But Lexi the Leo, and then it's just her accent, and then it's just her comforting energy, and then she's just a Leo. So I'm just like, she's just so sweet. Okay, y'all are putting me onto some new channels I'm gonna check out. Some of these I haven't checked out. Okay, you love her. I've never heard of Gypsy Cowgirl, but I'm gonna have to check her out. This is water. I'm gonna have to check out Minnow Pond. Celtic Fairy, I think that's her. Celtic Fairy. I think that's her. And don't get it twisted. There's a lot of other readers that I watch that their name is not coming to my mind right now. So do not get it twisted, please. Do not get it twisted. And that's on that. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Y'all, we are Chloe Taylor, period. Fun fact, I used to watch Chloe Taylor's YouTube channel before she became a witch and before she started practicing witchcraft and everything. I watched her years ago. Jalissa, period. Jalissa's Messages. She's the tarot priest, period. Celtic Fairy, period. Okay. Oh, Stargirl was the first pick a card channel that I watched, and that's on period. ASOS Tarot, I've watched her a couple of times. Period. But I think right now my favorite channels, like when I'm meeting like a message and I need it to be like straight up to the point, I'm feeling Celtic Tarot. Like I just discovered her like yesterday. There's just so many. And then there's another channel. I follow her on Instagram. Why is she not coming up to... She says, Oh My Days. Why is her name not coming? What's her channel name? Oh My Days. She has an accent. She's light-skinned. She's so beautiful. She's a Capricorn, I think. Oh, she says, Oh My Stars or Oh My Days. What is it? Jenna's Witchy Corner, period. We love her. Can't forget Jenna. What is it? What is her name? You guys know who that is. She has an accent. I think she's a Capricorn. She says, "Oh my days." When she does her readings. What is her? Y'all know what her name is. It's not Bahati Life. Who is it? Hermit Tarot? Yeah, Hermit Tarot. That's my girl right there. That's my girl. Period. All right, let's get into the reading. Jalissa's messages. If you want love readings, accurate love readings, Jalissa. Jalissa. No, for real. Whoo. Jalissa. No, Jalissa. All right. No, for real. Y'all come through. See, y'all help me help my memory. Love her. I love my fellow tarot readers. Is Jess. Sorry, I'm just making sure my baby's okay. But I'm gonna check out a lot of these. Yeah, she slaps. And that's just what it is. Bahati Life, I used to watch her years ago. She's very informative and she's so beautiful. I think she's a Virgo. So beautiful. Can't forget the Loon and Eight. The Loon and Eight. My homegirl Ava's Tarot over on Twitter. I don't know if Ava has a YouTube channel, but I know she be popping over on the Twitter, and she's accurate. Ava's Tarot on Twitter. Okay, yes, it will be saved. All right, anyways. What happened to the cat? Where's the cat? My cats are good. Chris, I'm gonna have to check him out. Chris. He does sign language. I'm gonna check out Queen Cup. You best believe I'm gonna check out Queen Cup. Because, you know, now that I'm a mom, I don't have time to, sorry, you guys. You know, we gotta give love to the other readers or whatever. All right. Can we get, I guess, you know what? Maybe Spirit's like, okay, full moon, we need to come together. We just need to have a good talk. We need to talk. Okay. But let's get into a reading real quick. Just some guidance. Just some guidance. Somebody needs to make a master doc of all these names. And don't get it twisted. Just because I didn't say somebody's channel name don't mean nothing. Cause I need to acquaint myself with some new channels too. Don't get it twisted. How do you feel about a Ouija board? You ever mess with that? I've never messed with a Ouija board. Would I ever? No. No. People are like, girl, but I mean, look at all the other stuff that you do. A Ouija board, you just don't know what you're connecting with. I'm sorry, you just don't know what you're connecting with. I don't know. I mean, but some people will say the same thing about, like, really, in all actuality, though, if you think about it, listen, this is some real shit right here. In all actuality, when it comes to the spiritual shit and connecting with spirits and deities and all that, you set up an altar, you just might think that you're connecting with a certain energy or entity or ancestor, and it might be a trickster spirit. So you always have to be on your P's and Q's. You always got to be on the edge of the seat. You just got to feel it out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some spirits that will act as if they are this deity or this ancestor that you're trying to connect with. But in reality, they're just feeding off of your energy. Okay, and they're using you as a host, okay? So you just got to be careful about that. You really do. So it's like I'm over here talking about something. I want to use a Ouija board, but I'm over here connecting with, you know, deities and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's definitely about, you know, your intuition and your gut feelings and everything. Okay. Signs of a trickster spirit. Okay. Signs of a trickster spirit, it's like, you set this altar up for the specific deity. Let's say you're setting up an altar for Oshun, right? You know, you set up this altar You're meditating at the altar. You're wanting to connect with Oshun. You're asking Oshun to send you some signs and synchronicities to let you know for sure that it's her. And you're not really getting any synchronicities or any signs that are associated with her. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe bad stuff starts happening, or you start hurting yourself, or, you know, you keep getting injured and stuff like that. You want to be careful. Also, divination to just help you figure out, okay? It's just off, okay? How can you protect? Keeping salt. Well, this is just me. I like to keep salts. I like to keep salt on my altar. And it's just like, you'll know. It's just like having a deep knowing that you're connecting with that deity. I'll tell you what, and this is just one of the powerful synchronicities that La Santissima has brought to me. I mean, I am a believer in her 1000%. She showed me time and time again. But this was one of the most recent synchronicities and things that happened that just made me know for sure, okay, that's her. I mean, I been knew it was her, but it's like, damn, like she's really looking out for me. The formula shortage, right? The formula shortage. CJ, he eats a certain kind of formula. It's the Earth's Best organic purple can. And in my area, everything was good. I was getting his formula whenever I needed it, no stress. Then the formula shortage joint hit, and I couldn't get his Earth's Best purple can of sensitive organic baby formula. Excuse me. I couldn't get it, right? I could not get it. Target was out of it. Walmart didn't have it. Giant didn't have it. None of it. So I was just like, damn. So I was praying about it, because I was like, my baby boy, he still had, a can and 2 cans at the house, but I like to make sure that he's good, because I don't want to be switching and giving him all different kinds of formula, right? And so my sister, she ended up sending me a link to this Facebook group. It was a formula finder in my area, so a bunch of moms posting pictures of different stores in my area, showing what's on the shelves. So one day I log on, answered prayer. I see the purple can of Earth's Best organic baby formula, and I see a couple of cans on the shelf. And so I'm like, damn, I need to go get this ASAP. So I was like, I was at my altar, had my candles lit, meditating, talking to her, and I was like, Ma, can you please make sure that when I get to this, because this store was like an hour drive away. I had to go an hour out to get my baby's formula, only store that had it. I was like, can you make sure that when I get there, they're still on the shelves? I need this formula, please. And I was like, I'm gonna buy you some flowers, you know what I'm saying, as an offering, in exchange for you making sure that formula is still on the shelf, right? So, I get to Giant. Chris is driving. I'm in the back seat. Chris stays in the car with the baby. I'm like in full mommy mode, hunting and gathering for my cub. So I get out the car. I'm speed walking, because if you know me in real life, I walk fast. Okay, my legs get to moving, boo. Okay, I'm speed walking. Mind you, I walk in to this grocery store. I think it was Safeway. I walk in, and when you walk in, there's flowers. And when I walk by, mind you, Santissima, she loves carnations. She loves carnations. Roses too, but I've noticed that she loves carnations. Okay, you do research. I tried breastfeeding. I was breastfeeding for 4 months, and then my supply tanked, and it was taking a toll on my mental health. I wasn't providing enough for my baby boy to eat, so I had to supplement and all that. So let's not backtrack, because that's gonna make me sad. Anyways, trust and believe. If I can breastfeed, I would breastfeed my baby. It wasn't working for me. Okay, I tried, mama. Anyways, so she loves carnations. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Next time around with this second baby, I have a feeling it's gonna work. I just have a feeling. Anyways, back to the story. Santissima loves carnations, right? I walk into the store, kid you not. I walk past the flower aisle. The florist is talking to this old man, and she's like, oh, you're here to grab more carnations. And he said, yeah, I love my carnations. I've got to get them. I hear that, and I'm like, That has got to be a weird coincidence. I zoomed to the formula aisle. All the purple cans that I needed were still there. They were not touched, okay? They were not touched. I grabbed them and I was like, I said a little prayer. I'm sorry to the other mamas. I'm sorry, but my baby needs to eat. He needs this formula. This is what he needs. It was just 2 cans. It's not like I grabbed like 5 off the shelf. It was just 2, but my baby needed it, okay? Bless. Anyways, so I before I check out, I grab me some carnations. Yes, I do, but that's just a synchronicity. No coincidences. She provided, because I told her I was at the altar before, and I was like, if you make sure that those formulas are still there, I will give you some flowers. And yeah, that happened. So that happened. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. Anything else I want to talk about with that one? Yeah. Also, she has helped me get rid of addictions. You know, not like I was dealing with crazy addictions, just more so like, you know, if she catches me drinking too much and start to form a habit with that, like sipping too much wine or whatever, or if I'm going a little bit crazy on the ganja, she checks me or whatever. So, you know, she really helps. But one of the biggest things that she has helped me with, I'm going to be transparent. I was dealing with a situation where there was an energetic, I'm going to be transparent. This is a crazy synchronicity, but she is this powerful. She is Saint Death, so she really helps cut cords and cuts things out of your life that are not good for you, that are not good at all. Now, there was a certain situation where I was having a hard time letting go of something that I knew was not good for me. It was a particular person, and I just couldn't get them off my mind. I couldn't shake their energy, and I was just having a hard time releasing it and forgetting about that. When I was finally ready and I came to terms like, you need to stop living in the past, you need to move forward, you need to shake that, I came to her and I was like, you know, help me. I want to be done with this. I want to move forward. I need to move on, because my mind was constantly like reminiscing and thinking about stuff from the past and playing scenarios in my head. It was kind of like, it was a lot. And I was like, this is not like, this person does not care. This person is doing their own thing. Like, Shonnetta, snap out of it, right? So I came to her and I lit a candle about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to cut this cord. Fast forward, out of sight, out of mind. Like, it's like she spiritually smacked my motherfucking freaking head. And, you know, like, and now, like, it doesn't even cross my mind anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, she's powerful. She's powerful. Okay. Anyways, can we get into this reading, Spirit? Shonetta's being a chatty Cathy. All right. How do you get rid of trickster spirits? Cast them away. Let them know that you're aware that they are a trickster spirit and they're not welcome in your home. They're not welcome in your space. Declare them to leave. When it comes to, excuse me, when it comes to unwanted spirits and energies in your house, you can't let them know that you're afraid. And from experience dealing with paranormal apartment, that spirit in that house, that racist white man spirit, knew that I was afraid. So I couldn't just be like, get out of my apartment. No, he was like, no, girl, you get out. And I was like, yes, sir. I dip on niggas, okay? So that's the thing. You know, it was a little bit too late. That spirit that was at that old apartment of mine knew that I was scared. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was to the point where if Chris, and I'm not the type, like, I'm home alone right now. I'm safe, I'm secure, you know, like, I'm good. Like, hello, like, there's a big ass, you know, window and it's dark. I'm good. Like, I'm right here. But it's just like, at the other place, at the old apartment, if Chris were to leave, Bitch, I'm grabbing my keys so quick and fast and I'm jetting out the door and I'm getting in my car and I'm dipping on them. Like, that's some little girl stuff. Like, that's how I used to be as a child when I was scared of stuff. Like, I would like run to safety. Like, if I was watching TV and a scary commercial came on, I would grab that remote so quick and fast and change it to Disney Channel. So, anyways. But no, for real, the moment that you make it known that you're scared, and that's why, like, when me and Chris, like, it was so bad to the point where when me and Chris were in the works of, you know, getting this apartment established and, you know, getting approved for. Somebody's in the hallway. I thought that was CJ. Hold on, sorry guys, somebody's in the hallway. But anyways, because I just gotta make sure my baby is safe. I don't want him to, you know. Anyways, yeah, Chris is my boyfriend. But anyways, so what was I just talking about? That like threw me off or whatever. But hey, what's up? What was I just talking about? Sorry guys, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, it was to the point where when Chris would leave, I would leave. And I was just like, oh yeah, because that's what I used to do when I was a little girl. Like, I would get spooked and I would just leave. And so, what was I talking about? I'm just trying to figure out. I just lost my train of thought. I was going to say something after that. I'm a Scorpio moon and rising. I stay paranoid. Not me being like, oh yeah, what I was saying is, once you let us, like, once it's known that, you know, once that spirit knows that you're scared, they thrive off of it. They feed off of that energy. They want to see you scared. No, let's talk about when at my old apartment, the one that was haunted, I was live on YouTube. Doing readings for all the signs. And Chris ended up leaving while I was still live. So, and mind you, my filming room at that old apartment was the hauntedest room. We started out, that was the bedroom, and some weird stuff started happening. All that weird stuff started happening. So we switched the bedroom to the other room and made that the film room. The film room at that apartment was the most hauntedest room in that apartment. So when Chris left, weird stuff started happening. Like, I was hearing creaks, I was hearing movement, I was looking over my shoulder. And mind you, at the time, I didn't know Chris had left. Maybe I heard the door shut and I was just getting paranoid. But the moment I cut that live off, the moment I got done with the final sign, I hit that X so fast and I grabbed my keys and I left. Okay, like, no. And it was dark outside too, and the whole neighborhood was just sketch. It was creepy. There's so much weird stuff happened at that apartment. Like, somebody set off fireworks on our porch and ran away. Who would do that? I've never had any, like, who in their right mind would set off little sparklers on somebody's motherfucking porch and run away? And Chris pulled out a gun on him too. Like, excuse my French, but you know, it's legal, you know, it's registered for our protection. And he was like, who is that? Like, who would do that? Okay. How to not let them know that you're scared, baby. You gotta be a strong mother freaker. And how did I find out that it was a racist white man spirit? In a dream. How did I find out that it was a racist white man spirit? In a dream. Some people might not believe me. Some people might call me crazy, but let me tell you what the mother freak happened. So I had a dream, and mind you, I have a lot of dreams where I'm going back to that apartment. And so I'm like, every time I have a dream and that apartment's in it, it's a bad dream. Either I'm running from it, either something bad is happening, or I'm inside of it and haunted stuff is happening. But this last particular dream that I had about that apartment, I kid you not, and I'm not going to make it up, this last dream that I had about the apartment, I was in there or whatever, and then I was running from this white man. And then I was running, and then I ended up going to this other place, and then I walk in it, and I walk into this place, and then like the energy is weird, and then they take me back to and the white man catches me. So I'm like, oh shit, I have nowhere to run. And so excuse me, they take me to this back room, and in this back room it's like a room to be freaky in, and there's a bunch of statues of black slaves, black women slaves that have no shirts. And I'm like, I'm like, no. I said, this is not a coincidence. This is a racist white man's spirit that wanted me out of the apartment. And how it got confirmed is I was watching a pick a card, and the girl confirmed that it was a racist man. How do y'all feel about that? I think there's unfinished business there, because there's definitely unfinished business there, because tell me why I ordered a package. I ordered a very special, important package, and it said it got delivered right here. And I'm thinking that it's going to come to this house. I ordered the package, and I go, it's not on my porch. I go check the other apartments around. It's not there. I checked the shipping, the tracking. It's at the other apartment. And this was like a couple months ago. So I got to go all the way to that apartment. I went to that apartment, and I had to walk up those stairs. And the new people that moved in, they had salt sprinkled on their steps. So they're on to it. They know. I'm like, ooh, okay. I had to go back to that apartment. I had the chills, boo. I had the chills. I was like, I don't want to go back to this apartment, but I needed to get that package because that package was something that I needed. There's unfinished businesses there, because why the heck would, like, why would that happen? Like, what are the odds? And then I keep dreaming about it. I keep dreaming about this apartment. I'm getting called back because the spirit wants, they're messing with me. Okay. But everything here is really, it's really chill, it's really dope, it's beautiful. So did I feel anything when I went there? I just, because the package, it was just left on the porch, and I was just happy that I didn't have to ring the doorbell and talk to the people. Am I still lagging? Can you guys see me? Okay. Am I lagging? Okay. I was about to say, but CJ is good. He is healthy. He is happy. He's good. He's asleep right now. Okay. Not reporting it lost. Y'all are aggravating. Okay. If it's lagging, it's gonna fix. Because what happened was, it just is a low battery reminder. That's why I did that. Anyways, can you believe my life? But it's like all my life, spirits have been attached to me, okay? Somebody said, how about connecting with Papa Legba? So basically, when you're working with the Orishas, before you can get to any of the other Orishas, you have to go through... Oh, sorry, I was reading a comment. You have to go through Papa Legba. Okay, so it's Oshun originally first called out to me, but reading and doing research about the Orishas, you learn that you have to go through Papa Legba. Okay, Alegua. Okay, did you have a boy or a girl? I had a boy. So that's my connection with him. And I'm going to be real with you. I didn't really... Our connection, short-lived, very short-lived, if I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have too much to say on that one, if I'm being transparent, okay? You like my sensitivity? Y'all, I just can't believe that I'm on live right now looking this crazy. But that's how you know growth, because I'm just like, honestly, I don't give a... if somebody's going to say something about my appearance, whatever. Get my charger. Oh my god, you guys, I can't charge my phone and be on live at the same time because I have it it's set, where you put the charger, it's on a surface. So we're just gonna have to just vibe out until my phone dies. Okay. I love, but I love the paranormal, but it's just like when you're dealing with like a spirit, because that spirit was messing with me. Like WWE, she's messing with me. Put the pussy on SmackDown. Like that's how the spirit was messing with me. And it's like it could have all been in my head, but it's not on you. You know when something weird is happening. You know when a spirit is watching you. You know, and this is another synchronicity I forgot to mention. You remember how I said in the dream I saw the statues of the naked black women, and they were slaves. I'm gonna be transparent. In my dream, it was statues of naked black slaves with their shirts off, right? The pick a card that I watched that confirmed that it was a racist white spirit that was haunting that apartment confirmed that that spirit from that apartment enjoyed seeing me naked, watching me change, and doing things of that sort. So what are the odds that in my dream it's like that spirit had a fetish for black women but hated them at the same time? Like there's no like, so it's just like, you're connecting the dots because I had that dream, and then the pick a card confirmed that. And also the pick a card talked about that spirit not liking interracial relationships, and I'm in a interracial relationship. I'm not, I'm with somebody that's of a different race. You know what I'm saying? So it's and I'm biracial too. My mother's white, my father's black. So it's just like, what the hell? So it's very interesting. For your health, take care of yourself after your baby. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, yeah. But you live and you learn, because it's just like, now that I've experienced that, I know what to do the next time. The first step is, if you feel like your place is haunted, don't talk about it inside of the house. Go outside of the house and talk about it. Don't mention it inside of the house, because the spirit is going to be like, either I'm about to start messing with you, I'm about to start, because when a spirit, it is spiritual warfare. When a spirit is fucking with, excuse my language, when a spirit is messing with you, it can really get to your head, and it can cause you, because I started dealing with severe depression, like heavy depression. And I was like, at that point I was like, I gotta get out. I gotta get out because I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I was pregnant with CJ. Yeah, there's some perverted spirits out there. You know what I'm saying? Oat milk Earl Grey. Thank you. Oh, sorry you guys, we're just talking right now. I'm going to do the reading. Can you banish the spirit from your house, or do you need to move? You can banish it, for real. You can banish spirits out of your house, but then there's also situations where a spirit is like deeply, connected with that house, and they refuse to leave. Because it could have been a situation where that apartment was built on top of a grave and we just have no idea. So it's just like, you can do all this banishing work, but if your house is built on top of somebody's, dead body, God forbid, I mean, how far is the spirit going to go? I mean, you just got to think about these things. How do you become receptive to spirits? Meditation. Some people are just born with a gift. I was born with it. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first time seeing something paranormal. I was like 5 years old. And the vision, it's stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it. I was scared to death. My siblings did not believe me, but I remember it. Yeah, Mars and Scorpio. Mars and Scorpio. Especially people that have 12th house placements. If you have 12th house placements, you're automatically connected with the spirit realm. You have Scorpio heavy in your chart, you're connected. You know what I'm saying? But even if you don't, some people just have that connection. But some people they don't tap in, or they're not aware. You know what I'm saying? So other people it's just like how some people can pick up on energy, and other people's, they can't read the room. You ever meet somebody and they just don't read the room? They can't. they can't read between the lines or whatever. So it's just like, it depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you remember that story. It was literally, I'll say it again. I remember it. It was literally like it was some man in like a firefighter outfit, and he had his breathing oxygen mask on, and he was breathing, and I was in my bunk bed. I got down from my bunk bed, and I was literally in its face, and it was breathing, and like I'm getting chills thinking about it right now, because like I was just in its face, and it was like and I was just staring at it, and I left my sister Taylor in the room, and I went down on the couch, and I slept next to my mom, because my mom, she slept on the couch, and yeah, that's where she slept. So I slept on the couch with my mom. I said, shit, I'm not about to be up in here. And then when I woke up, I checked on Taylor, and she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, y'all are tripping. And then, like, my whole childhood, I would just be paranoid. I'd be scared of everything. I'd have to, if I was taking a bath, I'd have to leave the door open and ask my sister to watch me. Like, oh yeah, and then like there was an incident where there was like a spirit that was like messing with me, knocking in the attic, and I was like, stop, and it was knocking again. And then when my sister came, it wasn't doing it. It was like spirits just mess with me. You know what I'm saying? But it all makes sense now, because it's just like, my whole life. But one thing that I'll say, I've never knocked on the window. I've never experienced sleep paralysis. And that's something that I don't want. I don't want that. I don't. Yeah, I don't want that. Thank you for the super chat. Love chilling with you and everyone here today. Hi from Australia. Hello. Yeah, you guys, this was definitely needed. And it's so crazy because every time I come live, like I was literally so upset before I came on here, and now I'm just like in such a good mood. So it's like you see the energy shifted. If you were in here when I first got on here, the energy right now is completely different, because I'm just talking to you guys about some real stuff, which is so dope. And I'm so happy CJ is sound asleep in the other room. But let's talk about the fact when it's time to cleanse. Can we talk about when it's time for you to cleanse your energy? Guess what happened? Okay, so and I knew I needed to cleanse immediately after this, right? So this was about excuse me, I'm sorry. This was like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had to go to the hospital because I was getting random bruises on my leg, right? I was getting random bruises on my legs. And at first I was like, okay, whatever. But then I was talking to my mom, and she was like, you need to get that checked out. My mom's a warrior, okay? Oopsies, speak of her. Her energy is like panicky, It's just like stuff happens, right? These badass kids on the porch. Anyways, they're down there being loud underneath me, the apartment underneath me. Anyways, so I was getting thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Anyways, I was getting random, what do you call it? Random bruises on my legs. And when you're pregnant, that's not, you don't want to do that. So I called my OB, and it was like, yeah, you need to go get that checked out. So I went to the hospital, and I was there. Nothing's wrong with me, no blood clots or anything. And they said it was something not to worry about. They was like, as long as they don't hurt. Okay. So I was like, they don't hurt. This is how I knew I needed to cleanse. It's late at night, like 10 something at night. I go to the hospital alone. So I have to walk out to the parking lot. It's pitch black. I parked far away. I'm paranoid. I'm always like just being super aware of my surroundings. That's just who I am. I never put anything past anybody. I'm looking over my shoulders, especially if I'm alone. You just got to be prepared. So I'm like, oh shoot, I parked so far away. So I'm trying to find my car in the dark parking lot after I leave the hospital. I'm so frazzled that I'm not watching where I'm going. And then I fall, I trip on the curb. I trip on the curb, you guys. And this isn't a regular fall. This is a fall where my ankle literally cracks. Like I hear it, like I felt it and I heard it. I heard my ankle snap. Somebody said I shouldn't be laughing. Oh my God, you're wrong. My ankle snapped, and then so what was it? This is my right. My right ankle snapped, and that hurt so bad I felt it. And then my left knee took the fall. And then mind you, I'm pregnant, so I'm like, shoot, man, I'm not supposed to be falling. So my knee took the fall, not my stomach, so I'm good, right? But it's the type of fall where I couldn't get up. I could not. So, and it was this happened on the first day of Leo season, right? The first day of Leo season. So dramatic, but no, it was valid. Like, I couldn't move. I tried to get up. It was like, I've fallen and I can't get up. Jelly CB, exactly, right? And it was pitch black in a parking lot. Nobody was out there. My purse had fallen over. My stuff had fallen out of my purse. And I'm just screaming. I'm like, ah. And then I called Chris. I'm like, Chris, and I'm hysterically crying. I'm like, Chris, I just fell. And I hurt my ankle and it snapped. And I'm hurting. But I'm being dead serious. It was hurting. And so I couldn't get up though, because I'm the type of person, I'll bug it out, I'll get up. I could not get up, okay? Like that shit hurt. And so I'm screaming. And then I call my mom, and you know my mom, she's panicky, always panicking. And so she's freaking out. She's like, I'm about to call the hospital so somebody could come out and get you. And so anyways, finally, this angel comes up to me in the parking lot. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. I said, I fell and I'm pregnant. And so she was like, okay, I'm gonna go get somebody. And so these people, these three nurses, they come out with a wheelchair and tell me why they're scared of me. They think I'm about to hurt them and set them up. I'm like, no, I'm not about to hurt you. They said, we're not allowed to come out here. Anyways, they gaslighted me. They was like, oh, you're okay. Just walk it off. It's okay. I'm like, whatever. Anyways, so they escort me to my car, but they're scared of, they think that I'm trying to set them up or whatever. But I wasn't. And so, long story short, I needed to cleanse, because I was like, how the hell do you go to the hospital for something and then you literally leave the hospital more wounded than when you went in? And to this day, my ankle still hurts and my knee, let me show you. You see that? This is, look at that. The scab just came off. And my knee still hurts. So I was like, and you know, I'm just like, is somebody throwing me bad energy? Like, what's going on? Is it just me being the bad energy? Because sometimes you are the bad energy type stuff. Like sometimes, you know, your negative headspace and, you know, da-da-da-da-da. So I was just like, so I did a deep cleansing on that. Okay. They asked me if I wanted to go back and get checked out, but I was already at the hospital for like 5-6 hours. No, my ankle, and I don't know if my ankle's like fractured or whatever, but it's getting worse. It hurts. Okay, it's getting worse. So yeah, I did a spiritual bath, and then did some other stuff. No, you guys, I was crying, and not to bring race into it, but it was 3 white nurses. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just like, I don't know. Like, if I was white, would they have fucking been sweeter to me? Probably. Let's just be real. I'm just, you know, and I'm sorry for the white people that are watching this, but this is how black people think, because that's just reality. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I was fully white, they would have been sweeter. Because I'm just like, why are you scared of me? Bitch, I just fell. Like, you see my purse is all scattered. Come on now. You know, and the white viewers watching this, don't think that, you know, I feel a type of way towards y'all, because I'm half of you. It's just that, you know, being a person of color, because at the end of, I personally, you know what I'm saying, I look at myself as a black woman, because it's just like, at the end of the day, a racist is going to look at me as what I am, a black colored person. So it's just like, that's just how we think. So, you know, don't take it, I don't look at my white subscribers any different. I love you guys. I know you guys, you know, don't feel that way, but not everybody, you know what I'm saying, Some people are just cruel, so, but they did me dirty a little bit, but it's cool. You know, it's cool, whatever. But that's what I was talking about earlier. Capricorn moons, like, why does stuff like this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Charmed wisdom. Hey, let me just say, charmed wisdom, your picket cards be on point. No cap. I be commenting, but I comment from my other account. And I'm a big fan. I've been following you for a very long time. Yes. I need an x-ray. I do. Her picket cards are on point. She's in here. We were just talking about her. Anyways, I say that story not to make you guys feel sympathy for me, but just like that was a sign that I needed to cleanse my energy because, like, what are the odds? And I never get hurt. I never get hurt. I'll fall, I'll trip, but I pick myself back up. But I couldn't. Charmed wisdom. Yep. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But I'm just happy that the baby's okay. Okay. Ah, yes. Definitely will. I'm from Maryland. I'm from Maryland. Somebody said, where am I from? The DMV. That's where I'm from. I'm always so surprised. Yes, how awesome. Happy full moon, by the way. I'm always so surprised when people in my area watch my channel. I just never expect it. Old Bay. I made some vegan chickpea, not Krabby Patties. Why would I say Krabby Patties? No. I made some vegan chickpea crab cakes. They were really good. Hella Old Bay in there. I'm going to start calling the cancer placements Krabby Patties. Just because it's dope. I hung out with my old best friend that's a Cancer. And it was definitely needed. I have Venus transiting my 11th. Right? Yeah, Venus transiting my 11th, so we're social, we're talking, we're hanging out. I'm here for it. Okay, a Krabby Patty. Oh, speaking of which, what's the next reading you guys want to see? Like, what is it? Like, spill the tea. Oh yeah, let me tell you guys, I'm done doing personal readings for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to, the only personal readings that I'm doing are emergency readings. That's about it, okay? Because people have been rushing me, and I don't need that kind of stress, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I made it very clear on my website that if you book a reading with me and it's not an emergency reading, baby, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna get done, but I have other readings, you know what I'm saying? So people have just been rushing me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I got you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a horn honking, but yeah. Anyways, what do you guys want to see? Higher self messages, career. Oh gosh. Channeled messages from your deity. Okay. Everybody can be crabby, for real. Excuse me. You from Waldorf? I love Waldorf. Okay, not Waldorf. You're not very far from me. She said Waldorf. That's where I go when I need to go to the mall. Not Waldorf. That's awesome. Okay. Moldavite, what do I know about Moldavite? Moldavite will literally shake your life up, okay? Like, after I got my hands on some Moldavite, my life changed, and I'm a mother, okay? That's how much Moldavite will change your life. But, I mean, it's beautiful, though. It's beautiful, but it's drastic. You know what I'm saying? All right. Four to 5 days. you got to book me weeks in you book a reading with me, you're probably going to get a reading within I try to go as fast as possible because, you know, you're spending money. I want to make sure that you get your reading, you know, because, yeah, you know, if I'm booking for something, I'm paying for something, I want to get it in a timely fashion. But if I'm already like booked, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take like some weeks, or, you know, at least 1 week, you know what I'm saying? But if you catch me when I restock or whatever, I'll get you in the same week. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm already booked, you're gonna have to be patient, boo. Unless if you wanna talk to me within 24 to 48 hours, that's the emergency reading, boo. And somebody said Lexington Park. You hate Maryland? Not Lexington Park. Hey, so there's another person from Lexington Park in here? Let me find out. But yeah, and I charge what I charge because, you know, time is sacred, energy is sacred, you know what I'm saying? So somebody's from Virginia. Sydney used to live in Lexington Park. Y'all from the park? Solomon's Island. Solomon's Island is lit. Have you ever been to Inner Equinox? Inner Equinox is pretty dope. Fun fact, I went in there to see if I could do readings out of Inner Equinox. They turned me down, not knowing who the hell I was. So that's their loss. You know what I'm saying? That's their loss. That's what they get. Yeah. You're from Kentucky. Y'all, my phone's about to die, so we're gonna have to continue this tomorrow, but we're probably gonna do a little mini reading. The person, I'll get that in a second. The person, when I went to Inner Equinox, they didn't give me the time of day. They didn't take me serious. Little did they know, shoot. And at that point, that's whatever. Rudy to booty. Charlotte. Rudy's got the chalk. They didn't give me, you know, they didn't give me a chance to like do like a sample reading. They just based it off of my appearance. They based it off my appearance. You would have ate if you were there. No. But I feel like that was like divine protection because I've heard bad things about that place anyways. So, Tori. It's Tori. Hey, Tori. Tori, have you been to Mystic Moon in Charlotte Hall? Haven't seen your face in a minute. Hey, Tori. I 10%. We got 10%, you guys. We got 10%. You like it? Yeah, Mystic Moon is dope. The lady that owns it, she's really sweet. I haven't been in a minute, though. I would love to open up my own metaphysical shop, you guys. Shoot, maybe I should focus on that, opening up my own metaphysical shop, and you guys can actually come and meet me in person. How dope would that be? Yo, would you guys come to a meet and greet? Would you guys want to come to a meet and greet for my people in the DMV? How dope would that be? Shay said, girl, do the reading tomorrow. Who's Megs? Megs, who are you? I'd love to know. Talking about you from Lexington Park. You'll catch a flight for me? You would not catch a flight. You would not. I would plan it. Tori would be there. Tori, I'll never forget when you delivered my mother freaking pizza. I was wearing the red robe and my dogs got out and I was so embarrassed. And then he was like, oh my gosh, I just watched your live. And I was like, no way, Tori. That pizza was good too. Excuse me, my nose is starting to do that thing. Okay. I'll never forget that. And thank you again, Tori, for the gifts you got for CJ, baby. I appreciate it. So much gratitude. Y'all are so sweet. Spellbound. Yo, I went to Spellbound. That place is dope. It's just a little bit of a drive. But I like Spellbound. I be going to Diana's Botanica in Waldorf. I be going there. Mexico, from Mexico. Not you guys being close to me in my area. How dope. All right. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. So I am going to pull some cards really quick, just, you know, because my phone is about to die. You know what I'm saying? Full moon messages. All right. Full moon messages for the collective. Spirit, can I get any messages for... All right. Can I get any messages? What are the overall messages? My phone stays on dead, and that's on period, because it's just always, something's always happening on it. But when you live stream, it drains your battery, okay? All right. Can I get some messages for the collective here for this full moon? All right. Spirit, what needs to be heard? You're naming your baby after me. No way. You're lying. Are you pregnant? What? Somebody else told me that they named their baby after me, and I was just in disbelief. I'm like, who would name their baby after me? No. Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. You know what? It took me so long actually to appreciate my name and to love my name. For the longest time, I just did not like my name. So I'm surprised when people say that I have a beautiful name or they like my name. I just think that they're lying. Because I got picked on for my name. And so, you know when you're young and you get picked on for stuff, it sticks with you. So it's just always interesting that you like my name. Yeah, fun fact, when I started the channel, I was going to name it Shy's Divine Tarot. It just doesn't, it's not it. You know, my name's not Shy, so no. All right, let's see. Spirit, what is the overall energies for this full moon? All right, for the collective, Spirit, what needs to be heard? What needs to be honored? What needs to be brought to light? For this full moon, for everybody tuning into this collective reading, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored, what needs to be brought to light. All right. Yeah, I knew the Hanged Man was about to come out. So this is the time for stillness, is what Spirit is. Gosh, hold on. Hello. Hello. All right, Spirit is here. They're talking. All right. So full moon messages, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored, what needs to be brought to light. So ultimately, the first card that came through is the Ace of Swords. I knew that the Hanged Man wanted to come out because I was feeling it. So this is a time for stillness. The messages that are coming through with this full moon, the guidance and the advice that Spirit is channeling at this time. This is the energy to be inward, or to focus on inner reflection, connecting with the mind, paying attention to the ideas that you're having at this time. Also definitely paying attention to your dreams, definitely emphasizing your rest, recharging, separating yourself from the crowd. Okay, let me see. And that's going to result in growth, helping you with your manifestation moving forward. So I would say this isn't a time for focusing on manifesting, as opposed to really getting clear in your mind and assessing what are some of the things that you are wanting to create in the near future, and asking yourself, what can you do, and also what can you withdraw from that can help you get to these manifestations here. So this isn't a time to be really busy or active. This is definitely a time to be focusing on recharging your energy, resting your energy. I've noticed with the Four of Swords in the reverse position, this is like sit down before Spirit spirit makes you sit down. So for example, with the Four of Swords in reverse, this can manifest as you getting sick, so you have time to rest if you haven't been prioritizing your rest, or like you falling and spraining your ankle, so you have no choice but to sit the hell down. Like this is how the Four of Swords manifest for me. But ultimately with the Ace of Swords, this is a time to really trust your ideas, the thoughts that you're having, because they are true. Separating yourself from the crowd, you know, not paying attention to what other people are saying or what other people are trying to influence upon you, as opposed to trusting your own guidance at this time. So if you have been feeling a need to distance yourself from certain people or situations, you should definitely do that. Also, they're saying to connect more with your spirituality, your spiritual side with this full moon. Definitely pay attention to your dreams tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if you have like vivid dreams or even lucid dreams in regards to a manifestation. But I do feel like this this full moon is going to help out with getting you more grounded, so you can go after your manifestations. All right, let me see. Somebody said I have an ingrown toenail that's infected and I missed work tonight. That's how I caught you live. Bless, I hope that gets better. But in those situations where you're kind of forced to have to chill out, it's definitely needed. I saw a post they were talking about like when your body gets sick or when you're going through sickness, it's because your body is calling out for replenishment. You need to replenish your body, your mind, your soul. So that's definitely a focus with this full moon. So yeah, protecting your energy, okay? This isn't really a time. It's crazy like when there's full moons and things of that sort, if there's like parties and stuff happening. I mean, I guess some full moons it would be dope, but normally during a full moon you want to stay in the house. You want to stay away from all the craziness, because other people's energies, you know, bar fights, tense energy, you pick up on that. Okay, so with that being said, this would also be a powerful time to cleanse your energy, as we were just talking about, like signs you need to cleanse. Also connecting more with your spiritual team, your spirit guides, especially if you've been slacking a little bit, or, you know, maybe you haven't been keeping up with, you know, your rituals or your altars, things of that sort. This is definitely a time to refresh that energy so you can get back on track with your manifestations. Okay. Let's see. Can I get any other messages specifically for the collective? What needs to be heard? What needs to be honored? What needs to be brought to light with this full moon? Yeah, if relationship issues are popping up at this time, it's definitely happening for a reason. This full moon is helping illuminate issues, deep-rooted issues that need to either be resolved or released at this time. So I definitely wouldn't be surprised if there are breakups at this time, or arguments, or, you know, tense energy that pops up in either love connections or just regular, you know, friendships, or even something with family. If there are arguments that pop up at this time, the advice is to distance yourself from the situation as opposed to feeding into the energy. Distancing yourself, walking away, and coming back when you are ready to talk about these things. But it's funny that this is a message that came through, because that's why I got on here earlier, because there was a certain situation that popped up for me and I was just feeling so misunderstood. And this is the kind of energy where you need to back up and you need to just go in and process things alone, so you can find a resolution here. But yeah, so if there are any conflicts or, you know, miscommunication, things that pop up today, tomorrow, the next day, it's definitely the full moon's energy that's causing it, that's influencing it. I would say it's happening for a reason. So dive deeper with why exactly it's coming through. It could result in the relationship coming stronger together, or, you know, if you choose to walk away from the connection, that's a thing too. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with. Damn, my phone keeps falling. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that one. How are you guys feeling? The last card is the Hermit in reverse. So there's a theme with this full moon of just feeling alone, or feeling like there's nobody that really understands because you are feeling misunderstood. That's something that I was feeling earlier. But it's like, it was dope though coming on here talking to you guys, because you guys helped me shift out of that energy, which was really beautiful. I can't do a zodiac reading because my phone's about to die. Okay. You've been feeling misunderstood. If when this video uploads on the channel, if you guys could drop a timestamp for when the actual collective reading starts, that would help me a lot, because we were talking for over an hour. So if any of you guys want to do me that favor, that would help a lot. You know, spending time, look at that, I was just talking about you guys, Three of Cups, connecting with, you know, like-minded individuals, people that help you laugh, people that bring a smile to you at this time, especially if you are dealing with relationship issues or conflicts that are causing you to feel alone, heavy, or misunderstood. Reconnecting with your soul tribe or people that bring out the good in you, okay, or happiness inside of you. That's powerful advice that's coming through from spirit at this time. But definitely with the Ace of Swords that keeps coming through, trust your logic at this time. Your logic is on point. Your mind is on point. You're not having these thoughts for, you know, a random reason. It's not delusion, it's the truth, okay? So, you know, just because somebody is refusing to see your point of view or your perspective doesn't mean that you're wrong. So really keep that in mind. But again, manifestations are on the way. With this one, I wouldn't focus on manifesting. I would much rather focus on surrendering and releasing obstacles and blockages that are hindering whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. That's just a gem that I'm going to drop with you guys. But this is a powerful full moon to bring out the candles or do some sort of ritual just to focus on releasing and banishing. I know I have 2 clients I have to light candles for. Shout out to them. If you guys do want to book a candle with me, if you want me to light a candle for you tonight, check out my website. I have some, they're on sale actually for this full moon, but it's optional. You know, you want to light your own candles, do that, but I'm going to be lighting candles for me and 2 of my clients, so it's going to be a really beautiful cleansing full moon tonight. Okay, all right, but I'm gonna get off of here before my phone dies. How's everybody feeling before I go? Oop, excuse me in my pregnancy belly. Okay. It could be any candle you have. If you just have a tea light, baby, use that tea light. If you have a 7-day candle, use that 7-day candle. If you have a tapered candle, it's whatever you got. It's not about, you know, it's all about intention, really. All right. How's everybody feeling before I get off of here? Hey. I'm like 4 months. I'm 16 weeks. I'm something. If all you have is a Bath and Body Works candle, then use the Bath and Body Works candle. Is that CJ? Oh, snap. That's CJ. I woke CJ up. All right, you guys, I got to go check on my baby. All right, bye, family. If you could drop the timestamp, 1 hour, 39 minutes, 33 seconds. I'll pin your comment. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys in my next one. All right, bye.